Hey everybody, welcome back to more Lego The Hobbit for the PlayStation 4. Now, if you might notice, things might be a little bit different. My stud count might be a little bit different. That is simply because during the recording of this the first time, for whatever reason, the PlayStation decided that it wanted to encounter an error. So I lost that footage to go back, play the first section of this all over again, which, since I knew what I was doing, wasn't so hard. But with that being said, we can get back to it. I was saying before I got to this point that today is the 29th of April, and we were all saddened to learn that not very long ago, but earlier this week, just last week, that we lost Johnny Lawler, WWE's ninth wonder of the world, China, during the Attitude Era, and we also lost Prince. The real deal Prince. We lost him. For what it's worth, you won't say he died from mysterious causes. Some people say some of the what's the word I'm looking for? Some of the conspiracy theorists out there feel like who is a particular society is at the end of this. Some people will just tell you that it's a matter of like a racial thing or whatever. I'm not going to subscribe to either of those thought processes because it's not positive. It's not going to help anything. At the end of the day, he's gone. And I know a lot of people say, well, it'll help everybody learn. It's questionable at best. But to say the very least, yeah, it hurts to lose both of those people. If anybody's watched the God of War playthrough, he said that because she has passed away now, he currently has no real reason to ever watch another Hall of Fame induction ceremony, because he said that he really wanted to be there. Not to be at a Hall of Fame induction ceremony, my fault. He wanted to be there the night they inducted her into the Hall of Fame. And I can't say I blame him. I would have loved to have been there as well. But he said, but since, it's not a matter of WWE putting her in now, it's a matter of, she won't be able to give us a meeting. She won't be there. So it does suck. It sucks a lot. There are people who don't fully understand why certain people put such like an emphasis on celebrity. I just want to get it straight now. This is not a matter of putting an emphasis on a celebrity. China was a part of our childhood. And by our, I mean any kid who grew up in the 90s watching wrestling. Like D-Generation X, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and China were a major. They were one of the main reasons that you watch wrestling every Monday night, straight up. And back when Sunday Night Heat and Friday Night SmackDown was a thing, yeah, that was the original Thursday Night SmackDown. They were a reason you watched wrestling, and don't let anybody tell you, oh no, I didn't watch them. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You might not have watched explicitly for them, but nobody was disappointed when they showed up on screen. Nobody was disappointed when they showed up on screen. And the best way I can describe it is, yeah, it hurts that they're gone. Like, it hurts that she's gone. Like, and it's an even scarier thought to realize that at some point in our lives, given that we live to that point, God willing, we're gonna be forced to have to, witness the passing of Shawn Michaels and the passing of Triple H as well. Like, straight up, it's gonna be a thing, and it's gonna suck. As for Prince is a much broader spectrum of reasons as to why it hurt to lose him. I explained this to Wolf that one of the reasons it hurt so much to lose him, because me and him both really had to hold back tears. I'm afraid to say that. Well, I'm ashamed to say that, I should say. It's true. It hurt. It emotionally hurt to hear that he had passed away. And I akin it to the loss of a relationship or the loss of a and it'll sound really selfish, but just roll with me on it. It really just boils down to the idea of Prince. Like music is therapeutic. Music is completely and utterly therapeutic. There is no other way to describe it. It just is. When an artist can make songs that help you deal or cope with anything that other things aren't helping you cope with, like they become a major factor in your life. Now I'm not gonna say what artists these days can't or what blah 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 blah. That's not really a factor. The point is, like, Prince was able to create music that went across every generation. It was like from my parents to my brother, who's 18 years older than I am, to me. Like, Prince was around during that entire, like, those entire generations. It was like, from like his very beginning to, the height of his, popularity, which is the point where the dude made a movie, Super Purple Rain. I mean, he was such an influence, not just in music, but he was just such an influence in general that they had him do the entire soundtrack for the Batman movie. If I'm not mistaken, he actually just wanted to. And because it was Prince, they were like, sure, why the hell not? Go ahead, go for it. And like, yeah, they let him, like, he did the entire soundtrack for the Batman movie. It's like again, his influence is uncompromising. You can't compare. I'd say the only person you could possibly compare Prince to is maybe Michael Jackson. In the grand scheme of people with influence. And like that dude brought us something that we are around here is where it glitched out. Hopefully it won't do that. He was able to create music for us that helped us feel things that we, probably didn't want to feel, but was necessary for us to feel. He was able to make music that helped us cope with different kinds of emotions, like in a positive manner. He was actually able to help us do that. I'm not saying he's the only one, but what I'm saying is his death to like a lot of people was the same for a lot of people when Kurt Cobain died. It's that thing. That's how come people like them, whenever they pass away, like the entire, I won't say the entire nation will be in mourning, but a good chunk of it will be, because they gave people something that meant a lot to them, and they're never going to be able to give that again. Like, people loved Prince. Like, people who never met Prince loved him, like, to, the nth degree. And there's no other real way to explain it, but that's what it is. People loved him, like, to the degree. Those fans will never be able to, like, go to a concert again, or ever, because I've never been to a Prince concert. Like, people will never be able to tell them how much he meant to them. It's just a matter of, like, this guy, this person, this human being that meant the world, like, is no longer able to be here and able for us to, enjoy it. Like, that dude was able to create music. Like, his I don't mean to say he made music. I mean he created music. He was able to, like, if you are watching this video and you have not heard Prince's album, Artificial Age, I urge you now to do whatever you can to find go buy a copy. As a matter of fact, go buy a copy. It's not a waste of money. It's not. It's a damn good album. It's just easily one of the most beautiful albums I've the first album I ever heard by Prince was Diamonds and Pearls, and I would say that, and I know for a fact that people like my brother who grew up during a certain era of Prince will say that, oh, I didn't much care for that because he was doing like a sound that wasn't necessarily what I wanted to hear. And I can dig that, but I personally probably like Diamonds and Pearls is my favorite Prince album like until Artificial Age. Like even now, like I'd say they're like damn near neck and neck. And Diamonds and Pearls came out, I think, in like 1994 maybe. It's like somewhere between 90 and 95. And the idea of that, like, legit, it's an amazing album. And Artificial Age does not disappoint in the slightest. Songs like Breakfast Can Wait, Funk and Roll, Gold Standard, it's an amazing sound, and there's no other way to look at it. He was able to take his sound, which is again cross-generational sound, and bleed current things into it. Like, you know, the dude played every instrument under the sun, and was still able to like use synthesizers in a way that the music didn't feel cheap. It is not our didn't feel lazy. It is our fight. It meshed together so well.
When did we let evil become stronger than us? And
the fact that we'll never be able to be blessed with another Prince original, yeah, it hurts. It's a killer. It really is. It stings the soul to know that man's music is gone for good. Escape the dungeons of the king. That's the trophy. Just God. And so for anybody out there who may have, felt like you need to cry, when you found out that man died, by all means, if you did, don't. Woke up and I saw a tweet. On my notifications that said that it said R.I.P. Prince, and I was like, no, fuck, he didn't. And I was kind of pissed. I was like, yo, don't play around with some shit like that, son. I was like, I think we've outrun the orc. Jinxing it, and then I googled it, and make for the show. And I screamed. I did. I fucking screamed. There was just no way to explain that feeling. It was like the same shit happened when Michael Jackson died. Bill came by and it was like, dude, you here? And he was like, I was like, what are you talking about?
Excuse me,
you don't know? I was
you're from
like,
Lake
you know what? You're like, dude, turn on the news.
That barge over there.
And it didn't matter what news station I turned to.
Hire by any chance?
It didn't matter what news channel it was. Everybody was saying
food, supplies, weapons.
And there was like
no one enters Lake Town but by leave of the master.
I'm pretty sure Michael's ego is satiated by the idea that his death got a longer news coverage than Prince's did.
For which we would pay.
But whatever, dude. Again, if you have not heard Artificial Age, if you ain't never heard Diamonds and Pearls, it's like, no matter what your sound, what your preference in sound is, he has an album for you. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter what you like. He has a sound for you somewhere in his library. It's like, it might just be a single, or it might be several singles from several different albums. You're gonna find a song by Prince you like. And a lot of people, Purple Rain, Purple Rain's a dope album. Purple Rain's a dope song. It's a dope movie. And that'll probably be the biggest part of his legacy is the fact that, one, Purple Rain, nobody knows what it means, and the fact that he turned himself into a symbol. Like, that'll be the majority of that dude's legacy. So again, like, all right, like, both Joni and Mr. Nelson, rest in peace, because y'all up there kicking it. And that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end it here, guys. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.